I'm starting so much I can't even quite understand you. Dan,
Hello, hello.
All right, are we
pull
back
this
on?
in.
Are we back on? No, I don't know that we are.
Doesn't look like it. I'm not seeing it.
Am I gonna have to make a new
Says
event?
it
What's
says it's live.
happening?
Not much yet.
Did Mark break everything?
Just hang on, just quiet, quiet. I can't figure out if we're back on or not, or do I need to create a new event, or what happened here?
And see, it's showing right now on Twitch. It is showing Mark's screen.
Okay, so it is live. YouTube just hasn't caught up yet.
Yeah.
You're
So
saying Mark
Twitch is live.
screen?
So let's see YouTube.
Okay, I think we're back on YouTube now. Okay,
Yeah.
so what happened was one of my cats yanked the network cord out of the switch. Right after I hit the start streaming button.
They know just when to strike.
So it's like everything stopped.
I think that was planned.
I'm gonna have to mount that switch in a different place because it's warm, so it likes to lay on it, and for some reason, it keeps pushing the little tab and yanking the cord out. Jeez.
That's why he likes to lay on it. You know cats are evil, right?
They are.
That's why they make the perfect pet.
Oh, evil. No, I can't even think of the right words.
Evil incarnate.
All right, now let's see if I can get everyone else brought in. Uh, okay, did I do something to you, Jim? Because I can't find you. Did I somehow manage to?
I'm showing a little exclamation mark in Discord. What does that mean?
Hey, Jim.
I think I did something to you accidentally. What is it? What did I do to you?
I don't know. Let me
Once you try
unshare
to
and I'll share again.
once you try to reshare.
Okay. And share. Says I'm live.
Well, okay, so I've got those two. It says I'm watching. Okay, now I think it's finally. There we go. Now I got you in there.
Cool.
Cat. Now the other one. All right, all of you guys out.
But I just got here.
Oh, that was a freaking 30-pound cat. Now he's understanding. What do you throw me out for?
Poor kitty.
I better go apologize to the other one that.
Yeah.
What All right, I guess we can officially start the show. That I think now we've got a stable stream.
Okay. Hey, we can all play it in a different color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Where the
right.
heck's Sloopy tonight?
He had a unexpected personal errand that cropped up.
I see. Well, I'm not going to be sticking around for too long because I'm in the middle of packing. So.
Okay. All right. Let's see. What the heck's my script? All right.
You have a script?
Yeah, kind of do. All right. Welcome to the CoCo Nation's Game On Challenge Live, episode 133. Tonight we are playing Robottack by David W. Clark, with the sound done by Bob Miller. This is the second week of that, last week of that one. And new for this week is Fireplay Test 7 by Paul Shoemaker.
I want to play the other 6.
You have to ask Paul about that.
Yeah, number 5 rocked.
And who's running the blender?
That's in my background. There's people out near my yard doing weed whipping.
Does grass actually grow up there?
Oh yeah, I'm in the middle of a rainforest.
Oh, okay. Your grass has bark, right?
No, just actually, the grass grows pretty good around here.
Mm-hmm.
If you have grass.
Okay. Alright, let's see. We grab joystick here and let's figure out what we're doing. Well, I got a high score of 1.
I always get exactly 32 for some reason.
Damn. They come in the living room?
I have my back door open because it's hot here today. So
It's never hot in Canada.
Ooh, game over. Okay.
game over, man.
There's my high score. Get a snapshot of that. Oh, that's why Erico was on earlier. This is his game.
Yeah, he had done it on another system before.
You know, he's planning on joining us as soon as he finishes dinner.
Oh, okay.
Is there like a level on this thing? Because it's like these things, they're hitting me all at once here.
That happens. I think it's kind of random.
Ooh, I got all of 11 this time.
I got 58.
I got 12. New high score. And yeah, every time I do that, it makes everyone else's screen go white. Sorry.
That's okay.
That's Windows.
We'll accept it.
Here's the Windows. I broke my 32.
Ah, so the truck is going to CoCo Fest, I saw there on the track screen. So this is all of us cocoa nuts jumping out of our houses to get to CoCo Fest.
That's us jumping out of the hotel.
So excited, you're jumping out of the windows.
Okay, so that went black and white. That's no good.
Geez, you're getting where they come out like 4 at a time.
Everybody's concentrating so hard on the game.
Yeah, this game I think would work a lot better with a real joystick as opposed to this thumb pad I'm playing with here. I don't have the dexterity in my thumbs. Well, if they wouldn't all jump out of the window at once. Okay, now my thumb is sore.
Hey, I more than doubled my 32 score.
Okay. Let's get some coconuts to CoCo Fest.
Go get something to drink. I'll be right back.
See, what you do is you get them into the truck with this game, and then you play Nightmare Highway to drive them to CoCo Fest.
Yep. How are you on twice?
How am I on twice?
That's weird.
I'm that good.
See, take a look at the bottom of the screen. It shows you down there with just a green regular screen, and you're still playing the game.
Weird.
That is weird.
Are you trying to hack into my camera or something?
I don't know. But if I bring everyone normal in the grid mode, that disappears. Windows. It's weird.
Discord, it's weird.
Where's everyone else tonight?
Well, like you said, Sloopy had an unexpected something.
Right. Personal errand, but
And Curtis is probably too busy with work to come and play.
Yeah, you can't hang with us slackers.
I know he
'Cause
doesn't offer us any of the output of his work.
Free tickets?
Yeah.
He should. I mean, we put up with them every week on the news.
Mm-hmm.
For hours.
I hear the OU girls softball is one game away from World Series.
Right now, the only thing anybody's talking about in Canada is the Stanley Cup.
What's that
Yeah.
time of year already?
There's no Canadians in it.
Well, Edmonton.
Oh, are they?
Yep.
Okay.
First time there's been a Canadian team in the Stanley Cup since 2002, I think, or 3.
I guess I misheard. I thought there was two other teams, Mavericks and well, that's what I get for trying to pay attention to a 10-second news clip.
Oh, you guys get a whole 10 seconds of news clips?
Well, when they cover the Stanley Cup, it's a footnote under basketball.
Gerball.
Or baseball.
Never heard of them.
And we've been joined by Erico.
Howdy,
Hello, guys.
Erico.
Can you hear me well? All
Yeah.
fine. Can you hear me well?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna wear a headset pretty soon. We'll make the sound a little bit better. And I'll give it a try on the Color 3 version. I just played the CoCo 2 one. Pretty well done.
So you wrote the original game?
Yes, for PC using GL Basic. It was. It has this. People have been talking about the strange name the game has.
Yeah.
It's there was an event on a studio, on local studio, where they got game makers to create a playtest night kind of party. People who develop game would take their games there and showcase it, drink some beer and all that. So in order to kind of promote the event, I wrote this quick port of Fire from Nintendo handheld, the very ancient ones, and I adapted it like a friend of mine's combi is collecting the developers to take to the party. It was just like a promotional game kind of stuff. A couple weeks before the event happened.
And you were the seventh person?
Sorry?
You were the seventh person?
I don't think so.
Well, it's Fire Play Test 7.
Ah, it was the. Hang on, let me just put the headset.
All right, back. It's it was the 7th edition.
Oh, okay. Turn up your mic there.
All right, hang on a second. Wait. Voice and video. Output.
Curtis says the
Is it too
Mavericks
high
is
now?
basketball.
Oh, yeah. I know I've been hearing it
Is
recently.
my voice coming up okay now?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
I think this is the loudest it gets. Let's see.
Okay, that
Sounds
works.
good.
Ooh, yeah, I got 2 and 1.
I'm gonna try the color 3 version now. Some of those color set I saw posted are pretty interesting. They look nice. Alright, there is some shade. It's writing. Higher. I think it should be streaming. Let me check. Oh no, it's going. What monitor? RGB.
I just noticed the parallax scrolling in the intro.
Hello,
What's happening?
Curtis.
Hello.
Oh, Curtis has graced us.
Yeah, I was finishing up some yard work, so I'm a little bit late.
So you're over at Ken's house doing yard work?
Nope.
You making all the noise.
I need to set the TV to RGB 2, right? Oh yes, now I got the correct color. CJ color set's pretty cool.
Mm.
Nice one. This is more zombie-like.
In the chat, we've been joined
the
by
CJ.
Frank, Lynn
Harris.
Harris,
Retro Rewind.
and Paulo Andre de Meadows Villa. Yeah,
This is the best part of the show, watching Mark try to pronounce names.
I can barely do
Don't
English,
look at me.
and I can barely see it because it's 3 feet away from me.
Maker.
So, Curtis, we'll have to get this game going at Boat Fest.
Yeah, I already got it on the SD card ready to go.
Fast. Is that supposed to be?
Boatfest?
It's what?
The one Kurt said he's going to?
Yeah, Ken and I
Yep.
are both going to it.
I think he wants to know what it is.
Oh, it's
The
just
retro
a.
computer
Yes, what
gaming
it
show.
is.
It's just a it's like CoCo Fest, but for generally just games on all kinds of systems.
Hmm.
And it's in
Consoles or
Oh, right. You guys have been talking about that during the show. I
Yeah.
remember now. This guy in the
It's in
chat
yeah.
called Paulo is a
Like
friend
Frank
of
says,
mine
it's an
that
excuse to drink
lives
and play
close
video
by
games.
here. Of course.
I'm sorry, Erica, what'd you say?
And he creates games in MPAGD. And this Paulo guy we have in the chat is a friend of mine that lives close by. He developed games for the ZX Spectrum using MPAGD. He does an excellent job doing that. Let's see if that ever happens.
Okay.
Did you say you're using AGD?
MPAGD, the Windows version of MPAGD, which also can compile to color computer.
Okay, yeah, so that's AGD that Parasarat.
That's the one
ports it.
that guy releases a whole bunch of games.
Yeah, restaurant does that.
Exactly that. But it's it has an M. There is this MPHD, this version that runs on Windows and has gone through some great updates these days. And I've tried a little thing with it for the color computer a long time ago. I'm not sure how it's going on these days, especially on the sound part.
Depends which version you have, because there's one for the
So
Super
as far
Sprite
as I
FM
know,
Plus
that
board
did
too.
it.
So
Yes, those are very soundy, very musical.
we have a bit of a lag with you, Erico, too. There's about a 5-6 second lag, I think, from when we speak to when you hear it. That's why we're talking to each other.
Well, there's like a planet between us.
Like, what's going on?
They'd be getting worse and worse at this game.
I am.
Quite some months.
I mean, 12 seems to be my peak here.
In mind, the share.
Oh, looks like Paul Shoemaker put up a 76.
I thought a few people got over 100 already, didn't they?
Uh,
Yeah, I think they did. I think somebody did.
I think I saw 100 something on.
yeah, let me scroll through. Okay, so there's an 85, Retro Rick. Dr. Ted got a 90. There's an 89. $28, $32. Tasman, 74.
Oh.
Tasman put up a 110.
Yeah, I thought it was him.
And then White Fox put in another 110.
Darn it.
And then Tasman did a 147. Whereas he
Just
gets
saying we
better
should just
and
give up now, eh?
where he gets better and better, we get worse and worse. And there's a 141 from, was that Erico?
Yep. Mine shouldn't count though.
Why not?
Did you use a cheat mode?
I've been playing this game for the past. No, I played this
Well,
game
that's
for the
okay.
past 10 years almost.
Well, that's okay.
It's fine.
Yeah, that's. I mean, some of us have played some of our CoCo games for 30, 40 years.
So
So
I
what's
tell you, yeah, that's a fact. But I tell you, there is improvements in gameplay in this version, and I like the improvements.
That's good.
Pretty great. At the second stage. Sometimes it's like there's like a waterfall of guys. There's like 3, 4 falling at the same time. It's very hard to pick them all.
I got 75.
It's confusing.
Great. Now I've got to beat 75.
Well, Jim's got 78.
Well, I don't care about Jim. I just got to beat Curtis.
Well, you beat me on Robottack. I don't think I even bothered playing it.
Still at the 46 now.
Apparently, when I go to Boat Fest, I get to ride on the roof of the truck.
What?
That's what Frank wrote in the comments there.
Mhm.
Ken, I have a roof rack and picked up some straps on sale at Canadian Tire to tie you down for the 10-hour drive.
Hey, how come he gets the upgrade and I don't?
That means I don't have to sit in the van and listen to Curtis talk about Nitrous 9 for 10 hours. Yes!
Like I said, that was the high demand one compared to being, strapped to the wheel well like I am. I have been busy. I was catching a bit of the. I caught it a little bit late, but you guys are talking of whether I was too busy. I have no work in right now, so it's definitely not work. But I have been busy working on figuring out Graph Express so I can help Jim Mullis run his Superpowers game faster.
Ah. And yes,
Nice.
Frank, this is the banter you can expect.
We call it witty. I don't know if anybody else would, but
We are so funny in our own minds.
I think I'm not gonna make it through this stage. This wave. One more than Buster. Oh.
dang it.
Music came out quite nice too. Made
Is that
81.
the same music you used on the original?
Oh. But I like the style of this music. Let's see.
Yeah, it's similar to his Ghost Rush music,
The zoom.
style-wise.
I'm gonna try the zombie visuals. Red with green. Made 81. Let's see.
And Frank, as far as our witty banter goes, just make sure your car play's working properly so you can drown it out.
Oh, go.
Well, we went from 78 to 28.
Yeah, I got 67, and I think the highest I've gotten since then is like 40.
Yeah, I went from 75 to 30. Mind you, I was talking a lot this time instead of concentrating, so it might have something to
So
do with
that's just a normal day for you?
it. Which?
Wow.
Talking a lot?
It isn't obvious by now? I plan on doing 3 seminars next year at CoCo Fest. No, I'm just kidding.
All right.
So, Trevor, what is the rule? How many people can you drop per level before you end the game?
I'm
That many, right
I'm
there.
not sure if it's the same.
Is it change
Yeah.
per level or?
I'm not sure if the way Paul did it is the same way as I did. I'm not sure. We discussed about it at some point. I think the original is something like a certain number of guys are going to fall per stage. Can't remember, around 20 something. I'm not sure if this version of that bit. Sometimes I get the feeling that there's like quite a lot of guys.
Yeah.
I'll agree.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Full energy. Oh no. On the second stage, there's like an obstacle right by the side of the pole. When you guys are over right in front of it, it makes it really hard to be precise. I like that. Right here. So we just lost that guy.
Ah.
It's expensive.
Did you read Frank's comment there, Ken?
Just a second. This game should have a pause.
And I have to ask Frank, is that for self-inflicted or is that for the two of us?
Well, it's gonna make it go a lot faster for you guys. I mean,
Oh no.
as soon as you
Yeah,
leave,
I'm good with that.
as soon
A
as you
little bit of
leave, all of a sudden,
chloroform,
all of a
right
sudden
to
you're
sleep.
there.
I'm more worried about that stupid border strike because it looks like it is going to happen.
Oh yeah.
Apparently the talks are not going well from what I read today.
We don't have to worry about it until the way home.
True. Unless they block it off or something.
Yeah, I got. I know some
There-
places. I know there's a little stone hedgerow you can jump over at the end of a pasture.
There's a lot of places in the American-Canadian border you could cross if you.
Especially in wintertime, you just take a snowmobile and go.
Yeah,
Not
but
gonna
that
chase you
leaves
minus
tracks.
40.
Yeah,
So
that
Frank
leaves
is
tracks.
saying it'll be about 3 to 4 hours at the border. So. So it should be a fun Sunday.
Ram
Yeah.
88 and prove it 2 points. 7 points.
Oh well, at least I only have a 5-hour drive on Monday when I land.
You think you have enough room for everything when you come by here? Or are you still thinking it's going to be
I'm pretty sure I should.
Okay.
I've
You could compress it quite a bit, getting rid of all the original boxes, but that's kind of a collector thing, so...
yeah. If I have to, I might take some of the boxes and leave them somewhere to be picked up later. But
Well, you just need to get a bigger trailer.
oh, so Frank's just going to leave us at the border and use his Nexus pass, and we have to walk across the border.
Jason, you want to come by and pick us up? You're not too far from the border.
No, the really fun thing will be as they ask us the billion questions, we can try to explain what all of the old computers are for.
Yeah, and also why you're strapped to the roof.
Like grandma?
they'll talk to me for 2 minutes and they'll understand. They'll be like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I get why he's up
You volunteered for this?
Actually, they'll talk to you for 2 minutes and they'll understand why I
Yeah,
volunteered
then
for
they'll
it.
rifle us across fast. I don't want to hear any more about this stupid OS you've got. Or the 30 years of work you put into it. $48. Well, I got a little bit better, but not anywhere near. Yeah, he's right. As long as you don't cross any deer or mass amounts of water. Don't forget big potholes in the back parking alleys and stuff, too.
And, my trip last year to Boat Fest was a flying giant wrench that just about took
Oh,
my
that's
windshield
right. I
out.
forgot about that. I'm glad the pay made it to the guy in time there. I wasn't sure if we would be able to catch you.
So it was wrenches and couches?
Yep. It was
Couches
a
is more
wrench
of a
for me.
CoCo
It was
Fest
one of those
tradition, not Boat Fest.
big wrenches off the back of like a fuel truck.
Uh-huh.
He'd for tightening his hose, he'd obviously tightened or untightened it, and just left it sitting on his back bumper, and he hit a big bump in front of me, and it went flipping up into the air off the cement, and just about through my windshield.
Wow. Well, you could have had a souvenir.
Yeah, right into my head.
You
And
look
it was
like
one of
that
those
gay
lovely-
Nick Cage or whatever that kid's name is, Luke Gage or something like that. Back in the 1800s, I got that iron bar rifled through his head, and he lived for another 30 years with massive brain damage. Changed his personality. That's what you probably feel like after listening to me lecture at Nitrous 9 anyway, so you're kind of used to it.
Oh,
Did you read Frank's other comment there?
You have nitros in this? Yes, yes, sir. The latest version too. It works really fast. You don't have to wait anymore. Think that would go over well?
Good. It's energy. Oh no.
Oh, come on. I had that guy.
Great, Duncan. Getting close to my score. Oh, there goes one.
So your nitrous is only a 9-shot.
Yeah. It is optimized though for maximum performance.
Please, please. No, no, no. Got advanced to the next level. Yes, got it. I was very close to dying. 93 now. Good. It's the third stage.
Ah, shoot.
It's a good thing that after you go through 2 waves, your energy is reset. And it does get charged a little bit after a wave.
56. Shoot. Oops.
Doing great this time. Got 100 now.
Cat, you stay off of there.
Yeah, decision on choosing which guy to save on that castle stage forward. So
If you waffle too long, you end up losing them both.
Yeah. Or 3 or 4 of them.
yes, yes, 3 or 4.
Yeah. You guys missed the excitement at the beginning of the show.
What was that?
One of my cats, who likes to sit on top of the network switch, decided to yank the plug out right after I hit the start button.
Oh, so obviously your cat's seen the show.
Yeah, so she yanked the network
And reacted
network
appropriately.
port right out of the.
Now that's a CoCo cat.
Yeah. Jeez, you guys suck. Rip. That's pretty well what Frank will be doing during the drive too. I'm sure.
Just with his hair.
That's why you got that special van with ejector seats.
So
It's got that special too much nitrous 9 button, and then it just flies me out the roof
Good.
at high speed. Sometimes I might even actually open the roof first.
Oh, man.
Marco,
and
Pretty
we've been
much on
joined.
140 now.
Hello. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Let's see which game I can massacre today.
I have faith in you. You can massacre any game you want. You try.
We'll find out.
even when you put your mind to it.
Oh, yeah, it is a Robotron clone, isn't it?
So we got on the fire play test. Looks like the score to beat is about 150.
I'm betting that's Erico.
Yeah, cap that.
Let's see. I went and found
I
him
got to the
earlier.
last page now. Oh no, yes, I think I got to the end of the game. Yeah. That was hard.
There's an end to the game?
Yep.
Oh, you made
Yeah,
it
and
to
I'm
Coco
spoiling
Fest.
it
Wow.
right now.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
That's okay. Most of us are not going to see the end of the game, so.
Yeah, it's like Gatecrasher from Nick.
I thought there was. I thought there was 2 waves before. Nice. The music's pretty great. You guys will get there. It's difficult.
Oh,
The castle stage.
yeah, sure, I will.
So 155.
Oh, ye have way too much faith.
Yes, but I'll try again. And the score.
Oh, come on.
Looks like Sloopy is in the chat.
It's gonna be original black and white.
Darn it.
Sorry.
Okay. Greetings, gentlemen.
Hello.
Oh, it was no longer in the chat.
Okay.
Ah, shucks. I was enjoying the peace and quiet. No, I'm just kidding. The echo's back, though.
Yeah, the echo's definitely back.
Sounds like a television, not an echo.
Nah, it's Slippy. He refuses to wear headphones.
How am I echoing?
Oh no, it's fine.
Yeah, now it's
I'm
good.
not streaming the show, so I shouldn't be echoing.
Well, if you pick up the audio on your mic, you would.
'81. That's the best I've done yet.
Nice.
Oh man.
Does that mean? Yes, I'm ahead of Curtis.
I like how that's basically Ken's sole goal.
Beat Curtis and beat Sloopy.
Oh. Good.
Oh jeez and crap.
I think one problem I'm having is that I keep trying to put English on it, like catch it at an angle, like I'm used to on Clowns and Balloons, and it doesn't work that way. I keep thinking I can increase the horizontal movement versus the vertical, etc.
Hey Jim,
Hmm?
that DM that I sent you earlier, don't worry about it.
Okay. Yeah, Mark mentioned you wanted me to stream, but I wasn't set up for it.
Yeah, unfortunately I had to take care of something.
Oh, we've been joined by Brian Weasler.
Bet she's on the road. We'll be playing. Am I right?
Hello. No, I'm working, but yes.
Not at home.
You need a portable CoCo.
Where would we
Voice
get
activated. Voice activated.
Yeah.
Strap it
I
on his,
wonder.
Haven't I seen
on
those
his floor
somewhere?
bumper.
Well, actually, I'm getting really close. Was it Sunday? Sunday, I actually finished unpacking the few boxes I had from CoCo Fest. I've been that busy. So, but I finally got a room downstairs that I'm going to be setting up for doing my CoCo stuff. I got some shelving that I'm going to be moving in there, and I'm going to get that. I have that desk that I used to have my CoCo stuff on with the shelves on it and stuff. I'm going to re-erect that, I think. And then I got some storage shelf that I'm going to use. And I think I got enough space. I might even be able to get my books and magazines and a lot of the stuff that I used to have right there accessible back in there with me again. And there's also a TV stand with a flat screen TV that has VGA, it has composite, and it has 2 HDMI inputs. And so
Nice.
on the TV stand, I can probably get 3 or 4 CoCos on there, not only for display, but I could also just have them hooked up. I have a CoCo 2 with a CoCo VGA. I got, we obviously have HDMI solutions for all of those, and like the CoCo 3, so I could have multiple machines hooked up, and then I could, I got a chair right there, and I could have a cable long enough to go back to my laptop, so I could have I could be playing on the flat screen, but be streaming back through the laptop like you guys are right now. So that's my intent. So make it comfortable and fun for me to be able to play. That's what I always wanted to do. I just never really had the opportunity. So anyway, so hopefully I can do more of this. So, and even if it's not on a night like this, at least to be set up, I can just grab a joystick, turn on a CoCo, put in the SD card, and just play. So amongst learning amongst learning a little bit more about OS 9 and assembly language as my two goals for this year, along with archiving a bunch of disks and
You should
doing
join
a bunch
in the
of
van
scanning-
ride then.
scanning.
We'll be talking about Nitrous 9 for hours on end. So
Well, when's that?
next week
Oh, when you guys are driving?
from Toronto, yeah.
Yep. Well,
Frank is going to be a new authority on Nitrous 9 by the end of it.
Yeah.
well,
His ears are
I'm
going to
gonna-
be bleeding.
in order to get to Toronto, I'd have to do a little bit of a drive. So
I would pick him up in Toronto, Ohio, or wherever it is near that Jason lives. Actually, he's
Oh,
going,
sure.
so you could even join him.
Yeah,
There you
but is that actual true enthusiasm, or is that just Stockholm syndrome?
Massive brain damage. That's what it is.
Ah, brainwashing.
Yeah, it's kind of like what Nick did with you with Neutroid.
You do know that I liked the Neutroid before I knew Nick.
Yeah, that's how subtle his brainwashing was.
Uh-huh.
well, my initial goal for OS 9 is not to go deep. I want to.
Oh, then you're talking to the wrong guy.
I just want to be able to learn how to load or to set up modules and not drivers. What's the other word I'm looking for? Modules and descriptors.
Yep.
Yep. So I can make things like hard drives work and stuff like that. And I know a lot of that's going to be dependent on whether or not
Somebody's kept the
There's still-
drivers
there-
up to date. Yeah.
Yeah, and are they still in OS 9?
There
You
are.
know, I
I
mean,
think
I know-
most of them are still in, but there's a few that I know don't work from hearing from people, and I don't have the hardware to test them. Like that was one thing we did when we had 4 of us. We'd split up. We'd buy different hardware just to make sure it worked.
Yeah. So we'll see. I mean, I just want to be able to use use the Burke and Burke with the and some of those
that
things.
one I'm pretty sure does work because I can still run Nitrous 9 2.01, which is an old version from the 90s, but I have that for my TC9, and that had a Burke and Burke.
Yeah.
And that was working. So
I got that, and of course the Kenton SCSI drive and things like that is what I'd like to learn, just to be able to move things around and make it work. That's my main thing. So that's what I want to learn from there. But assembly language, that's obvious. We'll
be doing some CoCo techs on that, both for OS 9 and regular.
Mhm.
The first one that we'll be doing from Nick and me, we're doing a special one, which is we're not even going to tell anybody what it is because we're going to simultaneously present that. We're having a two-person discussion where we each take about half the talk.
Yep. Well, and I just want to experience the pleasure of formatting a drive and coming back 8 hours later to see if it's done yet or not.
Yeah, on the old XT ones, you did have to do that.
And then do
you
it.
just wipe the directory track and you're done.
And then do it over and over again with different interleaves to find the best
to
one.
get the maximum speed. I remember doing that. And you know how often we had to do that when we were optimizing the drivers? Can we go down one more interleave? Let's reformat the drive and try it.
That's when I would
Not
make
quite enough. Optimize it again.
That's when I would make the drive fairly short or small, so it would format faster, just for testing.
Yeah, you just truncate the number of tracks.
Right.
That's what we did too.
You have 20 tracks or so. That's enough to see the difference. It makes a big difference, though.
It does. It absolutely does. If we had DMA, it probably wouldn't make as much of a difference because we'd be maxing it out better. But Dad. I'm not getting any better at this game.
I have a feeling 75 is going to be my best score.
He needs to put a Holiday Inn on one of those buildings.
And a heron.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it when we came back Friday night after supper, and I think you guys went to the warehouse, and I headed back to the hotel to start unpacking stuff, and of course it's starting to rain, and the whole parking lot was full of fire trucks, and I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, we missed that.
Oh,
And
yeah, I
apparently
think
it was
they
like
pretty well
Ken's in
cleared
my
up by the
room
time
too,
you got
wasn't
to
it?
the.
Yeah, it was right beside our room.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I was overclocking Nitrous 9 and, stuff happened. What can I tell you?
Got to keep the tradition alive.
Mm.
He tried to solder in that 2 gigahertz crystal.
Yeah.
Curtis just tried to solder.
Yeah, that pretty well covers it. That was just plugging the soldering iron in.
I think that would be fun at Boat Fest if Frank gave you a soldering iron to try out.
Especially on the drive.
Well, let's put it this way. Since you burnt your hair once, you're not going to do it a second time.
You want to bet?
Are you traveling far away, or are you?
You totally silent on there. What?
Oh, sorry. Here we go. Is that better?
Yep.
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 Are you guys traveling there with him, with Frank?
More like
Yes.
we're kidnapped by Frank, but yeah, pretty close.
They're going to carpool.
Well, if it's like last year, we'll drive a car into a pool. That probably would be on par for the course there.
Or better yet, we can fill the van up with water, and
And
it'll
then
be a carpool.
then Frank will ditch him there because he doesn't want to ride back with them and listen to it all over again.
That's a distinct possibility.
Yes.
I'll just leave a tape player in the car that plays it back.
I mean, all he has to say is when he get to the border, it's like, I'm being kidnapped. I don't know who these guys are.
Asparagus.
Especially that guy strapped to the roof.
Yeah, don't talk to the guy in the trunk. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
That guy in the trunk's always complaining.
And he's got all the nitro back there with him too.
And the guns.
I wish I could remember. I've been to Toronto twice, but I can't remember where we were at.
It's a pretty big city. You could be a lot of places there.
That's what I mean. I wish I could remember I can't remember where we stayed or what building we were in, because I was there for work.
Gee, so did I. I was in Markham with no rental car.
Uh-oh.
And in January.
Wasn't Markham where Dicom was? I can't remember now. Because he was on the outskirts.
I remember that trip because I froze my butt off.
Probably went winter like an idiot, right?
Yeah. So
don't do that.
So that was the last time I went on a company trip and not had a rental car.
I just remember
My Oklahoma winter jacket was not up to the task.
Oklahoma has winter.
Yeah, we do.
What do you guys call winter? A little bit of rain, like Vancouver does.
Like
No,
Saskatchewan in summer.
we'll
Yeah, pretty much.
40s, 50s, but we'll get a week in February. We'll actually get down to 0
Are we talking Celsius or Fahrenheit here?
Fahrenheit. I've seen it'll get down 10 degrees, 0 degrees, only for about a week.
So about minus 16, minus 18 Celsius. So
Yeah, that's about
about
it.
our November
Yeah.
or
Doesn't
March.
last too long. This year was a little colder winter. I think we're making up for it with all the tornadoes.
Yeah, we don't get those too often up here, so I'm okay with that.
We officially hit 100 so far this year in the state.
Tornadoes?
Yeah.
Please don't mention rain to me.
So Grant's been bugging you for a while, then, eh?
Yeah, I haven't heard from him in a couple of weeks. I figure he's just been out chasing the wind again, or chasing air.
Well, he should be right around you then, right?
Yeah, it has settled down the last couple of weeks. It's just been severe thunderstorms.
Yeah, we just had a couple days of rain ourselves here, where the winds were about 40 miles an hour. Down south, they were up to 100, or not 100 kilometers, so about 60, 65 miles an hour.
Did I not set the hardness level correctly on this Robotron clone?
Pardon me?
Did I not set the hardness level correctly?
Ken?
Seems pretty easy to me.
It is
There's
pretty
no hardness level, I don't think, on it, is there?
Really? Well, maybe not.
Yeah,
No,
it's
it's
pretty
pretty
easy. This
easy.
is one where you might have a shot if you have the patience.
So what's the high score for going right now?
Did somebody wrap it already, Ken? I can't remember.
I believe somebody did wrap it.
I know back in the day I used to wrap it multiple times, but
Ah.
I just don't have the patience for it anymore.
What
I
is
thought
the high score right now?
like either Tasman or Dr. Ted wrapped it already and then quit, or was that? Am I thinking of something else?
Oh, maybe that's
No,
Zach's
that
son
was-
I'm thinking of.
Oh yeah, that was
Zach's son. For Robotron, we've had a few of the scores in the 400,000 or 500,000s.
Okay, good. Because I haven't hit 50,000 yet, so it's not that easy then.
No,
It's
more
pretty easy once
patience
you get the
thing.
hang of it.
Yeah, it's more patience.
Yeah. I've only been playing it for 20 minutes. And
If we play the transcode, then that's a challenge.
See, Shenley had 248,000. Leap had 259,000. Retro Rick 116,000. Oh, and some Canadian retro things guy had 238,000.
so it wraps at 1 million.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know sometimes it jumps the level even before you have everybody killed off. So
Yeah, there's the one type of robot, the white ones, the white and
Ah.
bluish ones. As soon as you kill all them, then the level
done.
ends.
Right.
So if you keep at least one of them alive, then you can collect all the humans and kill all the other.
gotcha.
Tips and tricks.
Luckily, I see the humans are not susceptible to your laser fire.
Nope, but they can be killed if they get run over by the robots. Hey, Mark, you died.
Which
That's-
Mark?
Nope, not you, Mark. Go back to sleep. I was talking to the other Mark.
Yeah, okay.
Could have been either one of us, you know.
Well, I hope Mark didn't die because he's not playing a game right now.
Ken, did you want to handle the live from Boatfest this year?
Maybe?
Because I kind of hogged everything with the Kilgus interview, so if you want to do the report. I did it one of the other years, so you can do it this year if you want.
I could just do it on
You
my
can be
phone,
the
I
famous
guess.
person. Or you can coerce Jason into it since he's coming.
Yeah. Jason? No, he doesn't like being in front of the camera and hamming it up, so why would he want to do it?
Ah, lost my joystick handle.
So from what I can tell from the map, it looks like VCF is spread over about 4 buildings.
Oh, VCF Southwest, you mean?
Yeah.
Did you see Terry Steen's got a club meeting going on that same weekend now, too, in Virginia? Retro Computer Club?
Oh. Yeah, he posted an announcement on like every board.
Yeah.
Yep, cross posted.
It's a busy weekend.
And everybody forgot this is supposed to be Father's Day weekend.
Well, it's because they're taking their fathers to fests.
Yeah.
Anybody that is a father is giving their family a break by going away.
I guess it's better being a mother. I was telling everybody at work I'm actually going to go down to NASA and help them fix. They need some help troubleshooting a problem with the Starliner.
Why, did it accidentally landed today or something?
No, that's what I've been telling everybody since I'm going to be gone for a few days.
Leaks.
Oh, wait, Starliner, that's the Boeing one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking the...
It made it to orbit.
It made it, yeah, but it had a few problems.
Yeah, yeah, the astronauts are dead, but other than that, it made it to orbit.
Well, hey, their names are Butch and Sundance, so... Or Butch and Sunny.
Sunny, yeah.
Sunny.
Win them all.
It's like, really? Did you want to put those guys together? Have you seen what happened to the real Butch and Sundance?
Well, let's hope they remembered all the bolts.
Depends on who the subcontractor was.
Or didn't accidentally mix up the hydraulics line with the air line?
The liquid oxygen line, right?
Yeah.
Just a quick dry cleaning of the lungs.
Where do you guys get Robottack from?
Regular archive.
Color Computer Archive.
It's just spelled a little different. I think there's only one.
Robottack.
Search for Intracolor, and it'll be the only Robo one there.
True.
All right.
That's how I found it.
And it's legal to have a copy of this one. I got permission from the author Dave Clark 2 decades ago.
Oh yes, it's it's written differently. You guys are right. I don't remember if I played this one back in the days. Tell you the truth.
Like the real Robotron, it's a twin stick shooter.
I've been doing good with just one stick. I
Yeah.
got 37,000.
Yeah, if you're on an emulator, and you can just put both sticks onto one joystick, or both ports onto one joystick, and then you fire in the direction you move.
I wish I moved.
There, I think I beat Ken.
What'd you get?
84.
Well, I got 88.
Ah, you bastard.
I could probably use the mouse, right?
Yeah, that's how I play. I use a thumbstick in one hand and the mouse in the other for firing.
Yeah, you connect to a PC joystick and use the analogs. But let's try here with the mouse first.
Mouse is very difficult because you have to move it so far.
That's why I use it just for the firing.
Yeah. Well, I just got 38,000 just firing, not moving.
You got 38,000 on Fire playtest? I only got 88.
He's starting to make up scores like Nick.
How come you're not sharing your screen, Slippy?
Oh. Because no one noticed to tell me.
Oh. All right, I'll add it to the stream here in a bit as soon as I go back upstairs.
I got 10. Yeah. Luckily, there's a visible force field there at the end of the fire truck, and they can't go past it.
Yeah, they hit the wall and drop straight in.
Yeah, it's not an invisible force field. It's just parked beside a brick wall.
Gotcha.
No, I think I had to do something.
Wave 2. Kind of like the gambler song, you gotta know when to give up, when to hold up.
Something like that.
27. One more time. This is good till next week. So. I figure if I at least show up every week or so, then I'm in good shape. At least I tried to participate.
Well, I don't seem to be getting any better, so I think I will return to working on the stuff for Jim Mullis.
Are you working on the Sprite engine?
Yeah, Graph Express, the package from Sundog.
Yep.
I'm having to disassemble quite a bit of it because there's a lot of self-modifying code.
Oops.
So I had to make sure if I stick any 609 smaller instructions there that it's not going to screw up the self-modify.
Yep.
Which basically means I have to disassemble large chunks of it, which I was hoping I was not going to have to do originally.
I'm surprised they use self-modifying code on the 6809.
Oh yeah, no, it has the same advantage as it does in 609, so. Nick uses that all the time in his sound routines for doing multi-voice music in the background on both machines.
Isn't that kind of a no-no on OS 9?
It depends. There is a legal way to do it. And that you have to copy the routine or load the routine into your data memory first, not as a program, and then you can jump to that chunk of code and self-modify it to your heart's content.
Oh yeah, because I mean, it needs to be the original still needs to be available for another process.
Yeah, and you don't want like a modified version that's in the middle of something, and that's the one you try to run when you try to run it as a new process. That's why it
could be spectacular.
Yeah, you have no idea what it's going to do basically. But yeah, you just copy the routine or you load a routine, just from a data file or something into lower memory, and then you can legally do self-modifying code in OS 9. So yeah, you can do it.
It's all in your own code.
That's 609 or 639, doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm going to get back to my disassembling because I only have, when do we leave, Ken? I think it's like 5 days, 6 days, something like that. 6 maybe?
Like 12 hours for me. 11 hours.
You're doing your whole trek driving across first.
Yeah. I'm leaving in 11 hours, so.
I'm mostly packed and ready to go. I just got 1 or 2 things I got to pack yet.
I'm not even packed for leaving tomorrow yet.
And you still think you'd be popping by here during the show on Saturday?
Oh yeah. Probably be like 2 o'clock or 2:30.
Okay, I'll try to make enough room so you can fit in here. Say hi.
If the show's still going at that time, I don't know yet for sure.
Yeah, we might be able to have like one of our half-hour shows.
No, that's the next week when none of us are on it. and Mark's doing everything. Marco's doing everything.
I'm getting geared up for it.
Yeah. I will try to research some stories before we leave. Like, I don't leave on the plane till Wednesday afternoon, I think it is. So, Wednesday morning, I'll try to do a last-minute look through Facebook, YouTube.
What time are you flying in on at?
Oh, do I have the printout here? Oop, that's the return one. You don't care about that one. I leave at 7:15 p.m. and arrive at midnight midnight local time.
Oh, so you're getting in at like midnight on Wednesday night?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm getting in at about 9:30 on Wednesday night, so.
So you get a couple of hours peace and quiet at least.
Yep. Well, that's good too because I'm getting into a different airport than you.
Oh, right. You're probably going one of the small local ones, right?
Yeah, I'm going to Billy Bishop.
Oh, the famous World War I pilot.
Yes. Since it's D-Day today, got to talk about a World War I pilot.
Yeah, that was their biggest ace. I think he's the second biggest ace after Richthofen, wasn't he?
Actually, it was quite interesting watching. I was watching a show about D-Day, and I never knew it, but James Doohan was on.
Yeah, he got his fingers shot off.
He got his finger shot off, and he actually
No
got shot 6 times by friendly fire.
Yeah.
One of them in the chest, which
Hit a cigarette case or something.
hit a cigarette case, hit a sterling silver cigarette case.
Yeah, because on Star Trek, he always hit his one hand that was missing the finger.
Yeah.
Except for Trouble with Tribbles. You can see it's obviously missing.
Yeah.
I gotta go rewatch that one.
Yeah, me too.
When his hands are full of tribbles, you'll notice what's something weird there.
So he stormed the beaches of Normandy.
Yep. And his ashes are out in space, aren't they?
Yep.
Yep.
Or some of his ashes, anyway.
Yeah, the rest, I think Keith Richards snorted or something, wasn't it?
Well,
Oh man, those Scottish Canadian ashes, they're the best.
that went downhill fast.
Well, Keith is famous for doing that with his dad's ashes, so.
All right, well, I'm going to go finish packing, so I'm going to drop off now, too.
Yeah, I'm going to drop off too, so I'm going to get back to work on Graphic Express.
I will see you all Saturday.
Nope. Maybe. For a few minutes.
Yeah, for a few
Maybe
minutes.
for a few minutes. You've got news and you've got the Game On challenge.
No, you've got the Game On challenge. I've got driving.
Driving, yeah.
What? I didn't know
We
where
already
to
discussed this, Sloopy. I'm gone for the next 2 weeks.
Oh my God! What are you gonna? Hey, Jim,
See,
what are
Sleepy
you
forgets
gonna
his
do?
stuff because he's never on the damn show on Thursdays or Saturdays anymore. So,
Jim, what are you going to do about this? Jim?
I think you got your answer.
Yeah.
you're running a solo,
Jim went
Sleepy.
home.
Have fun.
Actually, Jim has left us.
Yeah, Jim left us.
Jim has left the
Doesn't love us
building.
anymore. Doesn't love us anymore.
Like I said, I'm going to be, since Curtis already wrecked the surprise, I will be stopping by his house on Saturday, and so I'll just show up in the background of his camera.
Ken, who watches this show anyway? Nobody in the regular show will even know we said anything.
No, but in the regular show, you announced it.
Who's still awake during that time?
That's true when you're talking.
On a more serious note, you two have a safe trip, and
Yes.
I will see you on your return and in your on-the-spot reports.
Yes, and I'm doing this trip simply so I could deliver 2 pets to some guy.
Really?
What are they, a dog and a cat?
No, they're Commodores.
Oh, like fake pets. Okay, gotcha.
Well, they're real. They're just
I'm just seeing if Frank's paying attention to chat there because he was part of the
Silicone-based,
pet.
not carbon-based.
Fur-based.
Hey, as I make videos, about
Vomit
the pets,
based, actually, Mark, right?
Yeah.
Whenever I make videos about the pets, then the play on words is just endless.
I hear a lot of growling back there.
All right, I will talk to you maybe briefly on Saturday. Other than that, actually next Thursday I won't be on either. Saturday, the following Saturday, I'll probably pop in and say hi from Boat Fest.
when are you coming back?
2 weeks.
Okay.
I'll be in a different location, in an undisclosed
right.
log cabin in the middle of.
That's right. You'll be in the
Northwestern
Eastern
Ontario.
time zone.
Yay! I beat my high score. My high score.
No, you beat
Not
mine
anything
too,
else.
so I'm dropping fast.
Well, I'm not moving. I'm just shooting. So my score is not very high.
Well,
Hey, man, I'm gonna get back to work here and stuff. So
okay.
see you guys next week, or see you guys on the weekend, I should say.
Good.
Well, since we're losing people fast, you want to do the outro,
I guess I could do that.
and then I'll pull the plug.
All right. I'm so used to clicking on OBS and doing the end of stream screen.
Oh, I don't have one of those.
Me either.
At the big kill switch.
It's just the end stream switch. All right. Thank you for joining us for another great, successful episode of the Game On Challenge Live, where this week we played our final week of Robottack, and we also played that other game with the bouncing firemen that could have been bouncing babies, but Paul was able to do the
thing.
The
Big
thing,
fingers?
yes. Tune in next Saturday to find out all the details and why I said that. Not this Saturday, next Saturday. It isn't Paul on next Saturday? Like a week this Saturday?
Oh, I didn't know he was coming on.
Oh well. Well, he'll probably be on because it's going to be the end of the game, so they're probably going to bring him in to talk to him about it.
Oh, okay.
If not, we will try to get him on.
It'll
To
be the
find
B
out.
crew handling that.
Also, join us this Saturday when we'll be announcing the high score list. And we'll be wondering who will be doing the news. So tune in to find out. And last but not least, you'll be hearing soon. Huh?
I'll be here this weekend.
Yes. So who's doing the news?
Curtis is not.
Because
No
well,
news is good news?
Oh, Curtis is not going to be there next weekend. I thought it was this weekend he wasn't going to be there.
No, it's next weekend.
Oh, okay. So Curtis will be doing the news this weekend. So just tune in Saturday to find out what he means when Sloopy says, "Oh, was I supposed to do the game on high score list?" And I guess I was supposed to do what this game was all about. Oof.
Good thing we had production meeting this week about this show.
Yeah. Sloopy should pay attention to the production meeting. All this and more on Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern U.S. time on the CoCo Nation show. So until then, bye, everybody.
Bye.